Alrighty. Hello and welcome everybody to, tonight's absolutely fantastic, triumphantly chomping dinosaur action. Hopefully things go well with the season monthly reset starting off back in gold, but we'll fly right up through that easily as it always is. I'll try to grind a little bit more this month and get to diamond mythic, hopefully. Gonna really do the push, but of course sometimes it does take quite a few games to grind in mythic. It's pretty good cut. Hopefully all is well with you. Lost Caverns of Ixalan has been absolutely lovely, as I think Triumphant Chomp is going to be. Question is it the best dinosaur removal? I don't know about that. It's hard to say, but it doesn't require us to have a creature, which is quite nice, quite interesting. Something I'll be pleasantly pleased, pleasantly surprised with. They could easily thought seize or kill the only creature I have, fatal push and that sort of stuff, and that's always quite painful. But overall, Lost Caverns of Ixalan has been lovely. Anybody else who is wondering how it's been going for me, stunning, fantastic. The deck overall, at least the way I enjoy to play it, it got that much better. Absolutely. I mean, Hulking Raptor, that is still my favorite card. One thing gets me ahead or up by 2 mana, adding 2 green. You have to wait a turn, but that's alright. I do have standard cuts. Yes. You can do a pretty good standard dinosaur deck. Okay, let's talk about the standard deck. We'll still do Explorer tonight, but just for you, Cut, or anybody else watching, if you want to know maybe how a standard dinosaur deck could look, there's a lot of variations. But tonight's changes, nothing much. The main is exactly the same as last night. I still get a big sample size, always with that Ancient Imperiosaur. Every single thing in the deck is ramped for this, whether it's a land, whether it's a creature. Topiary Stomper helps get closer to Ancient Imperiosaur by 2. The basic land, the creature itself, all of that lovely stuff. And often, I'm playing Ancient Imperiosaur a couple turns before Carnage Tyrant or Tyrannosaurus Rex. Even though Ancient Imperiosaur costs 7, it's played quite a bit sooner. Well, I did do a stream a couple streams ago, I think, Cut. A couple nights ago. Check that out. Not that it would change a whole lot. There isn't as many options as in Explorer, so the standard dinosaur deck, at least for me, would be pretty much the same. I think it was 2 streams ago. They all blend together at this point. Alright, Cut. Sounds good. Yes, Pterosaurus, you're here at the start. Good. Or anybody else watching right now, hopefully all is well. It's not going to be well for the opponents. Yeah, Triumphant Chomp. Let's get right to that. The thumbnail sake for tonight. That certainly is some fantastic and scary art right there. Man, love it. I imagine this would be really good in foil, in paper. Rodrigo, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. Ooh. Good news and bad news, JDX. Oh, no. That's not good. Yeah. Whew. But Triumphant Chomp though. Man. 1 red, sorcery, deal 2 damage to target creature, or depending on the greatest power among dinosaurs we control. Usually I have something with 4 power or 5 or 6 or 8. Lots of big stuff. Not that I would need to go that high to take out basically any creature, but 1 red, often enough. I think this could read as just destroy target creature. Simple. Plain and simple. I think that's pretty fantastic for a single mana. A very great recording studio. Good stuff. I must admit, it took quite a bit tweaking the microphone here, everything. It started off pretty bad, which, you guys can go and watch my very first live streams. But it was the best at the time. It's in a tent. Record. Hey, that sounds good. You're camping. Huh. Well, you got to add the background nature noises, the samples and stuff. It could be the new thing. If you can work it into the style or the feel of what you're going for with that recording. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. And cold. Whew. Okay. Well, it does sound pretty interesting. I love camping, winter camping. I'm Man, I need to drink more coffee. I'm certainly in the dinosaur camp, that's for sure. You're not... well, you can practice. You can try things. Andre 3000, yeah. Worth a try. And it does sound pretty fun. It's something I would be up for. Lightning strike back in. Okay, that is a very interesting thing. Of course, lightning strike just to finish off the opponent, potentially. For 1 in a red, it's kind of nice. You get to target anything at instant speed. We'll see. I still feel pretty comfortable targeting something at sorcery speed and taking something big out. The main one being Shieldred, of course. As long as I have Hulking Raptor, I've got something with 5 power. Triumphant Chomp, 1 red, Shieldred is dead. I hope. Hopefully that's how it goes. Getting that 1 source of red, it shouldn't be too bad because I have Topiary Stomper here. 2 mountains. I only need to see Topiary or one of those red sources. Overall, that total amount, it's certainly quite reasonable. 5, Carplucin Forest, 2, 7, 11. 11 chances to see it, but Sunken Citadel could enter. I could choose red. I could tap for 2 red for Castle Garenbrig, so I think it's going to be consistent enough to see it. Certainly is a little bit rough. The odd time for Otepic Huntmaster, so I might tweak the red sources there a little bit. We'll see. Not turning your back on hip-hop. Okay, well, it's always nice to experiment, push the envelope, push your limits. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, like the shirt, Cobra Kai, their motto says. Ooh, I love it. I think that would be a pretty cool tattoo. Full back tattoo with this snake. Scary stuff. Crazy loop. I'm always interested in loops. Super satisfying loops. YouTube shorts, TikToks, all that good stuff. I can appreciate it when it just plays seamlessly. You don't even know, and you can't even tell where it ends, where it begins. Oh, just perfect. Cobra Kai needs to change their slogan. Oh.
Ruthless aggression.
Okay. That's probably, I don't know. Ruthless aggression, it is easier to say than strike first, strike hard, no mercy. If I could somehow combine the two, that would be pretty good. Send it after the stream. Okay. Yeah, ruthless aggression, that would be good. Rampaging Frostodon, 4 copies, because, well, I want to stop life gain stuff. The Amalia, Benevides, Explorer, Infinite combo. She gets to 20 power. Everything gets destroyed except her. She attacks. But again, it's based on life, so this is a dinosaur. Shuts it down. Kogla and Yadaro. So with the Triumphant Chomp, 7 pieces of interaction. I just felt like upping that angle a little bit tonight, and this certainly is a good thing. My fighting interaction, it can't be countered because it's on a creature, which is pretty cool. It's on a dinosaur. As long as we have Cavern of Souls, boom. This enters, fights, takes somebody out. That is going to be a good stuff. Oh, Frostodon and an Ogre list. Interesting. Huh. I'm wondering about Ogre. I should look at Ogre. We'll get right into the matches in a brief second. Oger Axonil. Yes. I was wondering about this. A very good point. I thought about it a couple days ago. Oh, all the pings 4 damage. Imagine if you had 2 Rampaging Ferocidons out with this. If a creature enters the battlefield for anybody, you probably wouldn't play them yourself, but you'd play cards that give the opponent a creature as a way to kill them. And there are a couple of those, but 1 Rampaging Ferocidon. If a creature enters, that'd be pretty good. You stack 2 and a couple creatures enter the battlefield on the opponent's side and they're dead. 1 damage or 4. Very, very devastating stuff. Duncan, how's it going? We're just explaining a little bit of inspiration about a potential combo. Rampaging Ferocidon. Pinging for 1 damage. It's red. With this, well, it would ping for 4 whenever a creature enters the battlefield. Very, very nice stuff. Lovely. Dogs hat. Oh, we don't got any dogs here. Actually, well, I could make a dog deck. I could probably work in dogs into it somehow. There's some red dogs. Bolt Hound, fantastic. I was actually thinking of Boros dogs for the next April Fool's deck. Maybe. I'll think about it. I always thought they were pretty cool. Not quite enough support maybe to be a super good deck. Oh, it only affects opponents. Okay, that is good. Your friend Nick's watching too. Good stuff. All right. I appreciate it. The more the merrier. Watching, the more the better. And now, hopefully we don't face that pesky Discover combo deck. I'm taking a risk. I don't have quite as much hate specifically for it. There's no Roiling Vortex to make them take 5 damage whenever they cast a spell for free. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get caught out. Ouch. Really interesting. I didn't think it would be that good. Cat Tribal. Oh. My goodness. Okay. Well, I think a dinosaur dog deck. Dog dinos. Something like that. But this hand, I don't remember the last time I saw a hand that was all lands. This is definitely not best of 1. That's for... Okay, it's going downhill. Some nights it's going to start off good. Some not so much. Well, I've come back from worse. That is just all around whack. You never know quite what you're going to get. Yeah. I guess I just die, pretty much. We're not dead yet. It would be really cool if I pulled off a win, but I don't expect it with this particular game. New fans, hey. Always happy to have people. Trainer James, how's it going? The new Dinosaur Pirate card, yes, that is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, sometimes you just don't play stuff, and they will kill stuff. This looks to be Golgari Midrange, Golgari kill your stuff. Chaville, Bane of Monsters, is not so fun. At the beginning of your upkeep, you put a bounty counter on a creature, and then whenever a permanent an opponent controls with a bounty counter on it dies, they gain life and draw a card. Okay. Well, I mulliganed a bunch, and it's wacky. It is very interesting, though. Of course, this is not pre-recorded, because I don't imagine most people would actively want to show this, but it makes it all that much better. More interesting. You never know what you're going to get. I was wondering about Greasefang. Yeah. Well, Sunken Citadel. We'll name green. Maybe one day we won't draw land. Of course, that is always a possibility. Yeah. Certainly going to discard this mountain. Hopefully I don't draw an Otepic Huntmaster. Probably could have kept that mountain just in case. Okay. Painful. I'm just interested how bad it... Oh. Our chances crashed and burned, and yeah. Ooh. Hopefully I timed that just right. As the plane landed, conceded, it exploded. That looked pretty cool from my secondary monitor there, but yeah, okay, let me think. Yeah, that got pretty bad. Just unlucky, pretty much. But do I want to bring in some interaction? Chaville, could be nice. Jade Light Splunker, maybe. Just seems like they kill your stuff. I think Huntmaster's not going to stick around too long. We'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like that. Foresight is good, definitely. But sometimes there's nothing you can do. Oh, okay. Well, no source of red, unfortunately. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to cross my fingers. I'm going to hope for the best, even though it certainly could continue to go downhill. Okay, at least we will get to Hulking Raptor. It's not all bad, but it's still pretty bad. Okay. Where's just about any other land? Yes, someday we play Magic, not... Oh, we got it. We got a thing to play. I'm just going to go with Hulking Raptor. We're going to get a bunch of mana next turn. Xenagos, hopefully Huntmaster and Marauding, something like that. It is pretty funny. They want to target it, but they have to pay 2. And they're not going to pay 2 just to put a counter on it. Quite amusing. They might have removal for 2. They would have to play land. Okay, so Hulking Raptor is safe. That was actually pretty funny, I must admit. Gotcha. Now we can play just about anything. I'm not blocking. I need that mana. It's not a whole lot of... Okay. That's a lot of Castle Garenbrig. Would they kill me next turn? Well, do I want Xenagos? Maybe not. Really need another source of red, unfortunately. I say we just go Xenagos, use up as much mana as humanly possible, make it a 10-8. Mosswood Dread Knight 100% is I guess not blocking. Interesting. Huh. Could they kill me? I am only at 13. That's odd. Okay. Maybe I'll take inspiration from that and
It's a trap!
They forgot about Ward too. Okay, wow, we could talk about that for a second. For anybody that missed it, I assume they felt like they paid the Ward 2 once on that turn, so they don't have to pay another 2 on that very same turn. But you have to pay 2 every single time you target it. Yeah, they just die. Yes, absolutely cut. That's all I can figure of why they messed up. They thought because they paid it once, they didn't have to pay it again that turn. Who knows? Read the card, explain the card. Yes, absolutely. Ward. Whenever a permanent with Ward becomes the target. Whenever. So, anytime. I think that's pretty clear and straightforward right there. But it's a lot of painful stuff. I think Eltrim Ancient Imperiosaur would be lovely. Pretty easy to target. The easiest to target big scary dino. Bringing that Triumphant Chomp to take down some of the creatures that they have. The painful creatures. My brain farts quite a bit. But you guys just don't see it because I've done it enough that even if I'm tired and sleepy, I can still get the job done pretty good. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to keep it. I have 2 chances to see a source of red for Huntmaster or Marauding. Or 3 chances to just see a 3rd land for Topiary, which would grab a mountain for a later Marauding or Huntmaster. That's alright. We still have 1 Topiary Stomper after they discard it. I would imagine it's going to be one of the Topiaries because I don't have a source of red. So they're not worried about me maybe playing one of those things. Okay, well, hopefully they don't have another Thoughtseize. Ooh. Yeah, definitely I could see they were tired there. Okay, yeah, we got a thing. Some stuff. Another land. Cross your fingers. I'm gonna need luck. That is not it. Yes, sometimes just don't you don't play Magic. It does not work out. 6 damage. Ooh. Well, 6. Okay, we got something, folks. We're rolling in it. Another source of red next turn would be pretty good. At the very least, I get to go Triumphant Chomp. I would like to play Huntmaster plus Triumphant, but I might just go with another Topiary. We're mostly dead. Almost. Okay, we are. Sadly, Vraska is going to take out Topiary Stomper. It's not too bad. No. I just go with another Topiary. I get another source of red because it certainly seems like I'm going to be needing multiple in a turn. At least I take one out. Phew. Could have taken one out anyways, even without a creature, so it is a little bit better than, say, Savage Stomp in that case, if I didn't have anything I could play. Oh, okay. Fatal Push, that's alright. We got 5 mana, possibly 6 next turn, which would get us, well, it could be Huntmaster for 2, Marauding for 1, and Regis or Alpha for 3. If the opponent isn't careful, we could be dealing a lot of damage. Could be quite devastating. 6, that's all right. We got a lot of bodies coming up. I could just take out Vraska. That might be good. Huh. Let me think. Any way out of this sticky situation? I don't quite think so. Probably the best bet is just take out Vraska. Actually, we can wait. If they want to take out the token with Vraska, they'd have to go -3 anyways, so I'm fine with that. Having the 2 bodies stay behind could make all the difference. Possibly Xenagos next turn, plus some other mixture of stuff. Okay. Worth a shot. Maybe they wouldn't have wanted to take out the token. 2. Oh, exactly. Lethal. Painful stuff. That's how she goes. It does have removal, yes. Lots of removal. Vraska. Repeatable removal, potentially. Yeah. Kind of got something going, but kind of not. That's how it goes. Not often that it goes that bad, but there is always a chance of painful moments like that. Bunch of lands, no lands. Then you see something to keep, but you don't have too many cards left. You have to put a bunch on the bottom of the library, and it's hard to claw your way back. I like that. I kind of like that. I'm a little bit worried about possibly Rakdos Sacrifice. Oftentimes, Jengatha is the companion for that, but it could also be Elementals. We're going to keep it. Sunken Citadel, we'll have that enter first. We'll choose red, so we got our source of red for Huntmaster. We have 2 sources of green with Cavern in the Forest. More caverns, okay, I'll take it. Good stuff. Phoenix, maybe. Interesting. I think it might be elementals. Huh. Or the geological appraiser stuff. Hopefully that's not the case, but maybe we are just dead. The opponent would be mostly dead next turn. If everything sticks around. Regis or Alpha, that's going to be a lot of damage. Now they'll bounce our... Okay, Volcanic Spite. It seems we're looking at... whatchamacallit. Indomitable Creativity. Worm combo. Getting Xenagos and World Spine Worm, making it a 30-30 haste. Trample. Painful. But at the very least, they can't counter Regis or Alpha, so that's what you want to be doing. Hopefully it buys us enough time, or it just means stuff sticks. Then we can keep up the pressure. We can almost, well, we could play an absolutely massive Ancient Imperiosaur next turn. That'd be extra good. If we get another land, Regis or Alpha for 4, we'd have 5 creatures plus 1 land left over. Yeah, the Fading Hope, that's not so bad. I just get to replay it. Hope we don't die to something. Okay, odd. A little bit strange, but I'll take it. Certainly. You just never know. Maybe they have some sort of sweeper. Hopefully that's not the case, but they gotta have something up their sleeve, I would imagine. Okay, I guess we just kill him. No creativity. Huh. Well, alright, we'll just play... Okay. Transmogrify, yeah. Really didn't see anything that would indicate any of that, but I'm thinking Transmogrify, now that you mention it. Yeah, I could see that happening. Mutavault. Mutavault especially is quite nice for Transmogrify. They tap Mutavault itself to make a colorless, and they use the mana from Mutavault to also make it a creature, so it's extra efficient. So they just get this thing that they can sacrifice to Transmogrify. I think it could be. We don't have any instant speed interaction. With Transmogrify, if you can take out the creature that they target to exile, to search for something big from their library, it fizzles, which is very, very nice. Yeah. Well, we'll wait and see. It could be a sort of basic Izzet deck. The opponent being in silver, perhaps that is a possibility. Maybe it's nothing too scary, or I just get absolutely crushed this game. That's painful. Definitely not a keeper. If it was 2 lands, I'd give it a go. We got lots of stuff. For 2, I could risk it. I got 2 chances to see the second land. I don't want... Okay, good. Good thing I didn't risk it. We'll send Trainix Rex to the bottom. The costliest thing. And I want a bunch of ramp. Especially if it... Oh! Huh. Well, alright then. I sent a T-Rex to the bottom and we just got a turn. A return. Copy. That's good. I like it. That happened with the Thoughtseize there. You missed Bolt Bend. I'll use Bolt Bend again. Definitely. One of these days. Impulse. Impulse means creativity or something. Lotus Field. I don't know. Transmogrify. Gotta be Transmogrify. Yeah, I think that is a good suggestion. At the very least, they can't counter stuff. I think that is saving us a little bit. Bolt Bend, packing a punch. Topiary Stomper is 4 power, meeting that requirement of Bolt Bend, reducing it to 1 red. Hulking Raptor 2, very, very easy. Lovely potential to see it be absolutely devastating. Gear Hulk, yeah. Okay, I guess we just don't know. Definitely that 7/7 Phyrexian lifelink menace, or it has ward and you have to pay life equal to its power, I'm pretty sure. So if it's a 7/7, nobody's really paying 7 life to take it out. Unless it means they might win. Or they have to do it just to survive, but I guess we'll never know. I think I'll call it Izzet something in the chapters. Huh. Oh, it is. It is Known Stranger. If you have enough dinosaurs to comfortably support it, you might as well use it, and you'll win matches, you'll win games just because of it. So if it isn't really any noticeable change, any drawback, adding Cavern of Souls in, seems good, seems good. But you could have lots of non-dinosaur stuff. The Bone Crusher Giant, Llanowar Elves, Elvish Mystic, maybe some Reckless Rages mixed in there. A lot of non-dinosaur stuff that you're starting off with. My goodness, tonight, the theme of tonight is, where's the red? Because sometimes it means we're dead, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to hope we see it. I could really up the sources of red, but I mean, that forest certainly could have been Karplusan Forest, which it previously was, to fit in the 4 more basics that I wanted because I'm using Topiary. I trimmed those Karplusans, so we'll never know if that specific forest would have been Karplusan. That would have gotten us Rotting Raptor, unfortunately. Yeah, Pterosaurus. What the heck? I like to risk stuff. Sometimes it works out. Live life on the edge. At least you guys get to see how it... It's funny. Well, I mean, it's not exactly funny. It's amusing. I'm having a good time even when the risks don't pay off. But there. I do know guaranteed that one of those 2 forests would have been Karplusan, because I only had 1 forest previously. So I know for a fact we would have had a source of red in this specific instance. It might have just happened there with that second forest I drew, but we can already see how it's a little bit rough. We're not coming back from that. That's just not happening, but I was just curious to see how long it was going to take. Yeah, great content when it pays off, still a great time. At least I have a great time even when it is painful. It's nice to show everything. Makes it feel more real. I like when it feels more real. But a bit of removal. Certainly Tranquil Frillback to take out Fable. Reflection of Kiki Jiki, always a good stuff. Yeah, funny haha. Yeah. I should find a couple different laughs. Gamble time, yes, Rodrigo, gamble time. Ancient Imperiosaur, maybe. Tepic Huntmaster dies pretty much all the time, but I think we'll trim Ancient Imperiosaur. They could kill a lot of the early stuff. It might be pretty hard to get it down. And I definitely want Tranquil Frill back. Triumphant Chomp. Yeah, let's do Triumphant Chomp. No Huntmaster. Ooh, scary. 3 Kogla Yadaro. So we got a lot of interaction. Take out Shieldred, Fable, Blood Tithe Harvester, you name it. We are the interaction this time, this game. And hopefully we see a source of red. Yep, keeping it. Big time. Whew. A bunch of lands and hulking. Even though it isn't any interaction, I like it. Actually, I have 1 Karplusan Forest. I lied. 1 still in. But I cut most of them. Yeah, Nick, this is going to be a nail biter. I don't have any turn 2 plays, so it's the big brain play. They can't kill stuff if I don't play it. Oh boy. Fatal Push is sitting in their hand. They're ready and waiting with Stomp or who knows what, but it's extra good because now with Topiary Stomper, we get Carnage Taunt on turn 4. Either Topiary Stomper gets us Carnage Taunt on turn 4, or Castle Garenbrig and Sunken Citadel gets us Carnage Taunt on turn 4. What do I... Oh.
It's a trap!
I couldn't think of what to use because it's extra good. They wasted removal on Topiary Stomper. I already got my benefit. I got a basic land, so that's 1 less piece of removal for them. Yeah, definitely Pterosaurs. Absolutely. Well, I don't need a forest at this point. That's for sure. Interesting. Well, it's got to be Cavernous Souls. We know that. The question is, do I want to go with Hulking Raptor? One of the things that I do, it's going to draw out Liliana's -2. Kogla Yadaro we can't play. I certainly would if I was able to have it enter with haste and all that good stuff. I think we'll draw out the -2 with Hulking Raptor. Let's do it. See what happens at least. Maybe they won't want to -2, but I would assume that's going to be the case. Yes, cut. Kogla Yadaro does have haste when it enters trample in haste, which is pretty fantastic. If we don't need to trample, Regisaur Alpha could give Kogla Yadaro haste, which would be quite nice indeed. No Thoughtseize. Oh, sadly, Carnage Taunt has to go because we have to take her down. They won't be stopping what we're going to be dropping. Boom. Oh, look at that. Hopefully they don't have any removal for it, but I'd be highly surprised if they didn't. Oh, that is good stuff. Dead. Hopefully that buys us a little bit of time. Yeah, it's pretty decent. 6 for 7/7 trample haste, or you get to fight, or you use its ability to discard, shuffle it back into your library and draw a card, and take out an artifact or enchantment. That's a pretty good package. I should be using Kogla Yadaro a little bit more. Off and on I think about it. Archfiend of the Dross. Oh. Well. I guess it's just Tranquil Frillback and gain a bunch of life. I actually will exile the graveyard. That makes sense. Just in case they have Kroxa or something, they won't be able to easily escape it now. I think they're mostly dead. That's working out, I think. Man, 7/7, that's good stuff. And the art too. I love the art on this version of it. Man. Oh no. Oh, we lost a Tranquil Frillback. Nuts. Speaking of nuts. Yeah, the draw. Oh, wow. Well, now they definitely have to block. If they weren't going to already, I'm kind of tempted to just double Tranquil Frillback. And that's actually a good thing right here. Coglan Yadaro is 4 devotion for Xenagos to help make it a creature. And it's a dinosaur. That's pretty good stuff. That is a small reason and a good reason to use Coglan Yadaro to get to the 7 devotion. Bone Crusher Giant, not too bad. Anything we play is haste and doubled and any creature. Let's see it. Tranix Rex. Ooh. Carnage Tyrant. They could be dead this turn. Oh, it's a land. It's a land. Okay. No more lands. Well, that's all right. We're looking at 7 in the top quarter, so that's kind of rough. Creature. You can do it. Carnage Tyrant or T-Rex. Anybody. Not a land. No more lands. None of that funny business. I might. Watch me kill them. Come on. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess that's how she goes. I only have 22 lands. Keep that in mind. 22 lands seems pretty darn crazy for a dinosaur deck with lots of costly stuff, but yeah, even if I had 20 lands, we still could be seeing a scenario just like this. Nobody is safe from this turn of events. Stomp to finish us off. Oh, Palani's Hatcher. But I imagine they have some sort of removal. That's going to kill whatever we play. Go for the throat or something like that. Nuts. That would make Den of the Bugbear a creature. Block. I guess we'll double Palani's Hatcher. Might as well. That is powerful stuff. Maybe I can save myself, hopefully. Or they just have that stomp from Bone Crusher and they're waiting with the bad manners. We wait. Okay, that tends to do the trick. I don't know. Maybe they'll miss it. You never know. Nope. No missing that. Yeah, just one too many lands too often. As she goes. I have tried 19 lands before. Some of you guys have seen me do it. I think I went as low as 18 at one point, but I know I've tried 19 a few times. That is extra crazy. Nah, that's all right. That's all right. We'll get revenge.
Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
Yeah. I don't care who I get revenge on. Azorius Control would be pretty lovely stuff. My favorite one. I got 4 Carnage Tyrants. I got 3 Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Can't be countered. And Cavern of Souls. It's always nice when they discard Censor. 1 in the blue, counter a spell unless we pay an extra 1. But it has the cycling for 1 blue, so we see them discard it to draw a card after we play Cavern of Souls, or the opponent just concedes. I'm going to try it like a crazy person. Okay. I've done it a couple times over the years, I think, Pterosaurus. Pretty sure I've done it a couple times. Rakdos Sacrifice. Interesting. Well, we got one more chance to see that second land. I was just, I was channeling the previous game, thinking, oh, we're gonna get more lands. We did it. We survived. Huntmaster probably won't. It may just get stolen next turn with Claim the Firstborn. Or just fatal pushed after they make the treasure from Deadly Dispute here. Okay, that is what's going to happen. Maybe. Maybe they want to save the treasure. Okay, they don't. They don't want to save the treasure. Yeah. Oh, it is known stranger. I've done a lot of strange stuff. I've tried just about every, well, not every possible variation, but a lot of possible variations over the years. Marauding Raptor we could see next turn, depending. If I draw one more land. Marauding for 1 reduces Ancient Imperiosaur by 2. Another Marauding for 1 reduces it by a further 2. That's pretty fantastic stuff. 1 red, but it's reduced by the cost reduction and the creature itself for Convoke. That's a pretty lovely package. Okay, maybe not. Hopefully they get rid of Carnage Turn, probably. Huh. Hard to say. Carnage Turn, you can do it. Do it. Do it. You know you wanna. Or Topiary. Carnage or Oh, whew. This could be good. Don't have another fatal push, please. Oh boy. Oof. That's alright. That's alright. We'll still do some good stuff. And almost get Ancient Imperiosaur. Definitely Topiary Stomper. Let's up the lands a little bit. Get a massive Ancient Imperiosaur next turn after tapping Topiary, maybe some of the Maraudings. But 1 Marauding tapping for Ancient Imperiosaur doesn't always make a lot of sense. Because that Marauding would ping Ancient Imperiosaur. It would get to 4 power, but Marauding tapping for Imperiosaur only adds 2 counters. So you lose out on a little bit of damage that turn, but it's probably better because you get 2 counters on Imperiosaur, stuff that sticks around permanently, I hope. But 2 Mayhem Devils, that is going to certainly be a lot of mayhem. Now, we're not living through this, not too long. Hopefully they save their stuff. Let us get ancient. Okay, they don't. Oh? What do they have for 2 mana? That's the question. Huntmaster, that's alright. Maybe we'll still get Ancient Imperiosaur. Okay. We still get it. Oh, don't kill stuff. Don't kill. Yeah. Oh, whew. Yes, we got it. We got it. Love it. We might still be dead. I would imagine we are with 2 Mayhem Devils. Whenever permanent is sacrificed, Mayhem Devil dealing 1 damage to any target. That's rough. We could very easily be dead next turn. Pretty sure. Hopefully they don't steal Ancient Imperiosaur, Furnace Rains. Could be a thing. Another Mayhem Devil is also painful. Interesting. I don't think we're dead. We might be down to... Okay, yeah, no, okay, never mind. That's gonna do it. Not sure why they didn't attack with everything. Well, it is nice when the opponent misses lethal. I could get Xenagos next turn and kill them. That'd be alright. Or almost kill them. They deal 2 more damage. That's alright. Yeah, that would be pretty cool to still beat them. Xenagos, you can do it. Ugh, that's not Xenagos. Well, that's not going to do it. We can't punch through, but I'll play this stuff. We'll see how it goes. I just felt like playing it. It's not often I see 2 Ancient Imperiosaurs down. Done. The darn Mayhem Devils. Okay, Tranquil Throwbacks coming in. Triumphant Chomp coming in. Coglan Udaro. Yes, please. Ancient Imperiosaur. Trim that. We got pretty fortunate able to play it, but I don't think that's often going to be the case. Easily killing this stuff. They could steal it and kill it, or just straight up kill it. Either way, not a fun time. Yeah. Trim all the Hunt Masters. Let's go. That guy doesn't live long through, well, just about everything. Almost dies to a Swift Breeze, a slightly Swift Breeze. Any creature that has 1 toughness, people often say, oh, dies to a Swift Breeze or a Light Breeze. 1 damage. A lot of stuff can deal 1 damage. Sweepers. Yeah. Cinderclasm? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Cinderclasm. 1 in the red, 1 damage to each creature. Or you can kick it for another red to deal 2 damage to each creature. Instant speed. Very, very good stuff. And that could be a very good hand. We're going to give it a go. We got 2 sources of green with the Sunken Citadel, naming green, but we got our source of red for Marauding. 2 green for Topiary or Hulking Raptor. That could work out. I think it's going to work out. I almost played Stomping Ground first, but it's got to be Sunken Citadel. Okay, that's interesting as well. 2 Sunken Citadels early, a little bit painful, especially when we lose Marauding. If we lose Marauding. Stolen with Claim the Firstborn. Okay, Fatal pushed. Alrighty. Hey, at least we got 3 mana. And we should be getting to Carnage Tyrant sometime. I'll play Hulking Raptor next turn, though, if I get to a 4th land. Okay, not the case. Nuts. Where's Castle Gernbrick? That would be ideal. Okay, that's also very good stuff. Do I like Regis or Alpha? Maybe. You know what? Hulking Raptor. That gets us 2 mana next turn. Topiary Stomper only gets us 1. If I draw a 6th land, I might just play Topiary Stomper to get to the 7th, to be able to attack and block with the both that I have out. But, another Mayhem Devil. Well, hopefully we get a Triumphant Chomp at some point here. I'm definitely not blocking. I might. Taking out a Mayhem Devil is good. Yeah. I won't block the Goblin. They'd sacrifice the treasure and... Actually, they can't target it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Or I guess they can. They have extra mana, but they'd have to tap out to do so. That's alright. No more treasures for them. Okay. Regis Ralph it is. Good stuff. Keep up that aggression. Topiary Stomper. Next turn. I like it. I like them having less things they can sacrifice with that treasure, but we got to see a Triumphant Chomp at some point here. We're almost a quarter of the way through, so I would certainly expect it at some point. Losing Regis or Alpha is pretty rough. Okay, that is even rougher. Where's the sweeper when you need it? Of course, it's not in the list tonight, but maybe I'll bring it back in. I'll dust it off. Brotherhood's End. Very good. Man, they're just getting quite fortunate with 3 Mayhem Devils, and not much you can do in these situations. A lot of stuff. Only one thing I can play at this point. I'll see what we draw next turn, although it is overrun. Okay, yeah. Nah. That's how she goes. Can't win them all. We'll get revenge. I know. We'll get them back. Very interesting mixture tonight. It's usually always different, but I'm always on the lookout to maybe facing something 4 times in a row, or facing the same deck 4 times overall in a night, 5 times. Would be pretty cool to break the record, which I believe is Rakdos Midrange. 5 times in a night, face something else 6 times. Oh, man. Watch, I would switch things around, bring in hate sort of specifically for that particular deck, and then I just wouldn't face him, because that is how it goes as well. You think something's common, you start to face it a lot, and then you just happen to not face it much. Yeah, no Discover combo. I know, it has been weird. I would have assumed we'd see it a couple times, once at least. Maybe this is going to be the one. Man, oh, painful hands tonight, but there's a reasonable chance of that just simply happening. Trainix Rex will send to the bottom. At least we got 2 lands. No Castle Garenbrig with the Sunken Citadel, but okay. It looks like it could be that Discover combo. Huh. Not sure what they're paused for. Mono red? No. Discover combo with Play with Fire. That can deal 2 damage to the Geological Appraiser. It could also be an option. Hopefully they don't have a counter spell. I always hate when my stuff gets countered. I have 4 Cavern of Souls. No, okay. Yeah, that's why you use 4 Cavern of Souls. Use it, all 4. You want to see it as much as possible whenever you do face counter spells, because you're going to win often enough with it. I would imagine Rotting Raptor probably would have got killed by some sort of red-based removal, but still, if it stuck around, it would have been nice getting that Hulking Raptor down. Okay, I think it's coming up. They got a treasure. They got 4 mana. Geological Appraiser. Oh, okay. I guess that's not the case. It's just, Izzet Treasures. Izzet Treasures, yeah, huh. Goldspan Dragon. I haven't seen Goldspan Dragon often. Making treasures they control sacrifice for 2 mana of any one color. Huh. Okay. That's alright. Well, Goldspan Dragon not so much. Certainly we're done for here, but let's see if we get the 4th land next turn at least. Okay. Well, I'll try for Marauding Raptor. Nuts. Darn. Maybe Marauding Raptor won't get answered. I can sacrifice that treasure to... Okay. Oh, yes, the painful Alrund's Epiphany. Alrund's is very rough stuff, especially, I would assume it's probably in this list. When you can sacrifice a treasure for 2 mana of any color, that does the trick. But a little bit of interaction. Huntmaster basically dies right away all the time. Lots of stuff that deals 2 damage or bounces. Play with Fire, 2 damage. Prismari Command, 2 damage. Ooh, I don't like the looks of that. That's never a fun time. Ancient Imperiosaur can be countered if we don't see a Cavern of Souls, so I'll trim that. A little bit of interaction with, or a little bit more interaction with Kogla and Yadaro. And that single Tranquil Throwback. Might as well. Maybe take out a treasure, just gain some life. Destroy. Shark Typhoon. I don't know how I forgot that, but destroy Shark... Not destroy them too much. Without a source of red. I don't want to risk it. Okay. Oh, that's pretty fantastic. 1 Kogla and Yadaro. Big time. We're looking at, well, we only need 1 more land to make 6 green. Oh boy. Oh, here goes nothing. Cavern of Souls next turn. Hopefully they're tapped out a bit. Oh, they're not. They're not tapped out. Oh boy. And that is why you use 4 Cavern of Souls. At the very least, this is a good learning and teaching moment. You could have been using 1 Cavern of Souls and you would definitely never see it. But you could also be using these 4 lands and get to just play Carnage Tyrant. Oh. What do I want to use?
You have no power here.
Yeah, you saw them mousing over the lands. You might have seen that. They're like, how is this possible? 4 lands, but they played a creature that costs 6, and I can't target it, and I can't counter it. What you gonna do? Die. Hopefully it's nothing too bad coming up, but it seems like a just general red-blue Izzet ramp with the treasures or something like that. Scry fail, yeah. Scry fall. Sunken Citadel tech coming through. It doesn't often, but I think it comes in often enough. It is just an additional way to make the 6 green to play Carnage Tyrant, or 2 Topiary Stompers. Could also be something to consider. But it's pretty good. Makes a lot of mana with 4 lands. Hard to interact with that ramp. Okay, yeah. Thumbs up. There you go. Now that is what I call revenge. 1 might have got the job done. Maybe it wouldn't have been fast enough. They drop another Goldspan Dragon. They can race us a little bit better than 1 Carnage Tyrant. But playing a second one, now that does the trick. Oh, it is. Tyrannix Rex. That's alright. Doesn't really matter. Hulking Raptor at this point is still going to be absolutely devastating. Maybe countered something. Oh, not countered. Well, that is interesting. Bounced. Killed. Huh. Okay. Goldspan Dragon still has to block. Unless they can flash in some creature. I'm fine with that. Man, you see why I love Castle Garenbrig so much. Most of you have seen it, but if I see Sunken Citadel, Castle Garenbrig, and a source of red, just to help Otepic Huntmaster get down, or Marauding Raptor, man, that definitely feels pretty good. Oh, pack a punch. Play one, play another one, and get the job done. But I definitely love that Triumphant Chomp. 1 red to maybe take out Goldspan Dragon. Hopefully we can play out some stuff, draw out counter spells. But then Triumphant Chomp can safely resolve taking out that nasty dragon, stopping him from making more treasures, and making 2 mana from each treasure. I hope it slows him down enough. And we don't have to worry about a flyer, because we don't have a whole lot of ways to deal with that. Definitely a rough aspect. Also a rough hand. Not quite going to do it, I think. I would like to see something Topiary Stomper or less. I certainly could draw it. I would maybe keep it like I was saying, if that forest was a Castle Garenbrig. Okay, it got worse. Okay. You never know. Okay, and it got a little bit better. We'll send the Great Henge to the bottom because, well, we might not be getting a whole lot of big creatures, and something has to go. Yeah. Cavern of Souls, there we go. Good stuff. Beautiful. Oh, we finally saw it. It only took 3 games to do so. Not today. Hopefully it's no volcanic spite, but there you go. We did it. Whew. Triumphant Chomp, even if they take out Marauding Raptor, we could take out a little creature. Although they don't have a whole lot of little creatures. And we don't have a whole lot of anything. Try and do some damage, see if they bounce it or who knows what. Nuts. Creature, you can do it. Regis or Alpha, that would be pretty... Oh. Huh.
What in the hell just happened? How did he do that?
I actually pressed the wrong one. I was meaning to do the Simpsons one. What the hell happened in here? But that also works, I guess. Vengeance is mine, known stranger. Yes, I guess vengeance is. I want to think about why did they do that? They must have messed up badly in some way. Or it could be, as some of you have witnessed and experienced. Fortunately, you have Cavern of Souls. You name Dinosaur or whatever creature type you're playing, and then a control type player just concedes because they have a lot of counter spells. And immediately, all those counter spells are dead. Nothing. That could also be the reason, but again, we'll never know. At least one more match here. Yeah. Cavern of Souls packs a punch. I gotta think they had at least one counter spell in their hand, though. Yeah. What's it gonna be? Another Rakdos Sacrifice, perhaps? Okaki. That's too difficult to pronounce for me. Wow. That's basically the best possible hand I could have ever hoped for. Boros, Convoke. Sadly, we are probably going to be losing this one. It is a very painful matchup for me. Gleeful Demolition making 3 goblins here. Convoking all 5 creatures that they have for the... Oh, they don't have it. Okay, so they do have Gleeful Demolition, but they don't have a big thing to convoke. And that could be very beneficial for us. Well, we'll still try to play things out and see what happens, but hopefully they're starved in the land department. They don't have much of anything. Oh boy. It would be nice to get revenge on this particular... Okay, this particular deck. That Ornithopter attack to send a message. Absolutely it is. This is looking... it's looking devastating. We're going to be making an insane amount of mana next turn. Doesn't make sense to attack with Marauding. I want to preserve Marauding for that cost reduction. Maybe they tap a lot of stuff and... Well, we're not dead this turn quite yet. At the very least, they're starved on mana. I can appreciate that. Yeah. Warden of the Inner Sky certainly seems to have been a pretty good upgrade to them. Has flying... If it has 3 or more counters, it has flying and vigilance. Tap 3 untapped artifacts or creatures, put a counter on it, scry, and our chances are goodbye, because that's a lot of nasty aggression potential. And we got 6 green, potentially 8. Carnage for 5, Gulta for 2. I like that instead. Yeah. We're not quite dead yet, but certainly we could be next turn, depending what they do. I'll attack with absolutely everything. Might as well. Ruthless, maximum aggression. It is pretty cool to see how many things they could do with a single land, how many bodies they could put out. Things are about to get super big though. If we get Xenagos to double Gulta, make her 24 power, that might be enough to get the job done. Might be too little too late though. Okay, okie dokie. Folks, strap yourselves in. I just got the Great Henge. That's great. That's really great. Okay. Well, we use the Great Henge plus Sunken Citadel. We got 4 green for 1 Castle Garenbrig. Make as much green as possible. Make sure we use it. And then with the 6 green from Castle Garenbrig, play Gulta. I'll keep the one that's out already, but I still draw a card from the one that end. Oh, man. We almost did it. So close. We were almost able to play Xenagos. Oh, man. That would have been lovely stuff. Well, maximum ruthless aggression. Do what we can. That would have been pretty sweet. Nuts. Darn. And we take out a lot of stuff. We're at 21. We still could be pretty safe. But I definitely want to be taking out as much as humanly possible. It doesn't look like they can... Ooh. They're really wanting to get Gulta. Okay, let's see. Does a total of... Well, we'll definitely take out the Loxodon, the biggest stuff. I like that. 8, 12. Okay. Gotta do a bit of math there. Oh, they died. Okay. Hey, we had to do something quick. Ruthless aggression, absolutely. And I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad when they stumble and only have 1 land for a bit. I mean, oftentimes they only need 1 or 2 lands to do very painful things. Single target removal doesn't do a whole lot. They have so many creatures. Taking one out, but Rampaging Ferocidon, that could be the absolutely overwhelming and devastating thing. But I still want to keep in Ancient Imperiosaur. That does seem to make a lot of sense. You know what? I'm going to trim Tyrannosaurus Rex. They're not really targeting anything. Basically never. And if I'm going to play something big, it's going to be Ancient Imperiosaur. I am the Convoke. Play that. Massive, trample, doubled. Oh my goodness. If they don't pop off, we may just pop off and take them out. But they could be convoking something massive next turn with that Gleeful Demolition. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we're not dead yet. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, hurts non-creature spells. It's basically all creatures, so that is not much of a drawback at all. Just a lot of little stuff. That's okay. That's not okay. They're all tapped out. Maybe we can play something good next turn. Rampaging Ferocidon would have been pretty darn fantastic, but it does seem like it's going to be too little too late. Do I like Yeah, I'm going to try for Topiary Stomper. We're at 4, we'll be at 5. Next turn we could soon-ish play the Great Henge. We'll see. We'll see. Probably all over with Imodane's Recruiter there. Entering the battlefield, giving all their creatures +1. Okay, that's also pretty good. Not too bad. Ancient Imperiosaur next turn would be pretty lovely stuff. Yeah, would be nice to go Ancient Imperiosaur plus the Great Henge. But I don't think that's going to happen. Carnage Tyrant. Okay. Let me think. We can play Ancient Imperiosaur right now. Tap in Topiary. But we wouldn't be left with a whole lot. I do like Carnage Tyrant. Let's go with Carnage Tyrant. We got a massive body. Imagine anything we did, we would be dead. Whatever mixture of stuff. But Carnage Tyrant, just to get the super cheap Great Henge, that's going to do it. Or cheaper. It is increased by 1, or taxed by 1 from Thalia, unfortunately. Gotta be dead. Maybe we could get something surprising. If they are super duper and extra oh, they're setting up for something big. I like it. Oh, I like it a lot. All right. Can we do something massive? Potentially. We got the Great Henge, possibly making 6 green. Okay. That's all right, depending what we draw. We could devastate him. We've got to tap the Great Henge to get a little bit of life before we play Rampaging Ferocidon, which would stop the life gain. I mean, I do like a good Ancient Imperiosaur. Well, I'll give it a shot. Even though, Regis or Alpha, that would have been good. Yeah, we're not coming back from that. Look at all that power. Painful. That's all right. Okay, let's see that early rampaging Ferocidon and get it down before they've done a lot of stuff that gets them those creature tokens. Chip away with rampaging, possibly lock them out from wanting to play much of anything. That would be ideal. But this hand also could be quite ideal. We got Cavern of Souls that gets us the red for Marauding, but also the 2 green with the Forest for the Topiary or the Hulking. That's very good, actually. They got to be on point at this point. Okay, not too bad. I'm liking the looks of this. Oh, yeah. Hulking Raptor, let's do it. Yeah, that should be okay. They might just convoke to make some big creature. We'll take at least one out, perhaps. Good, good. The less creatures they have, the better. Yeah, it could be Xenagos next turn. We wouldn't be able to play Ancient Imperiosaur, but doubling Ancient Imperiosaur with Xenagos is always a lovely stuff, and sometimes it's lethal right there, depending how big Ancient Imperiosaur is. We might set up for that. Let's see. Oh, we got another land. Okay, let me think. I gotta do this just right. Take the ping for sure. Topiary for 2. Xenagos for 4. Well, definitely Topiary, I know that much. Xenagos for 4 only leaves me with. But Xenagos does become a creature, so that's definitely what I'm doing. Big time. The Ornithopter, I would imagine, is going to block. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's do it. We'll take out one of their creatures. That's okay. Okay, next turn. Strap yourselves in. They have to kill us this turn. I don't think they can. At the very least, we have 2 blockers. I think we should be safe. Hopefully. Convoke for something and watch yourself die.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Oh, it doesn't get better than this. Watch. Watch this. Absolutely devastating. Tap, 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 tap. Woo! 32. I did it again. Yes. It's been a long time since I've got to do that. Dead. I am the Convoke now, buddy.
You have no power here.
Ruthless aggression.
Phew. But it doesn't happen often. Boros Convoke usually is too fast. I can't get enough bodies. They play too many little things. They go wide, pumping up their creatures. Either they put a counter on it with Venerated Loxodon. Loxodon? It sounds weird saying it. Loxodon. I'm pretty sure that's wrong, but I'll stick with it. Enters the battlefield, put a counter on each creature that convoked it. Tap 5 creatures, they get a little bit bigger, but it seems like they set up over a few turns, and they don't interact. There's basically 0 interaction, so this is also a pretty good deck where, well, we have one of the best chances to do our own thing. A little slow against a 32-32, yeah. You can see why I love Ancient Imperiosaur so much, but don't think that's often going to happen. But it's good when it does. I didn't really want to bother attacking with any of the creatures I have. They have a lot of creatures, and none of those, the ones that I convoked, they don't have trample, so tap them all. Every creature I tap gets me 4 more power for Ancient Imperiosaur. They tap for 2 counters, 2 extra counters, but those counters are doubled with Xenagos, so it's even more efficient. It's the same damage. Topiary is 4 power, but I'm dealing 4 more with Ancient Imperiosaur with this particular case. There's a lot to think about, that's for sure. Whew, whew. I think that's going to be the nightcap for tonight. Finish on a high note. It doesn't get a whole lot better than a hasty 32-32 Convoke against the Convoke deck. Phew. Just stay positive. You can get the job done. Sometimes there's not a whole lot you can do. Sometimes there is, and sometimes you just lose. Sometimes you don't get to play Magic at all, like it started off tonight. But it was good. It's always good. Hopefully you guys had a good time watching right now. Later on, Cut, Nick, appreciate it. No One Stranger, Pterosaurus, lots of people. Don't want to miss anybody. Rodrigo, JDX, Trainer James, Duncan, yes. Happy to see some new people as well. I think that's everybody. Yeah, have a good rest of your time zone, whenever it is, wherever it is, and probably see you tomorrow night. Okay, peace.